Hello, this is a journal I made for just some idea I had in my head for a while and tried to figure out how to get it to come together. And I had come across this cover which helped me to kind of put the whole thing together. It all just seemed to be the right size to fit together. So it has two signatures in and they're tied in with some seam binding. It has a closure with some flowers. Has an image on the front, some embellishments alongside, and it has two journals inside, but the journals are inside some quilted pockets. There has a little tuck spot under this gold band with a little journal page inside, or you can tuck photos in there too. Just a place to keep things. It has a mosaic or a collage, one of my collage pages on it. I didn't really want to cover that up too much. And there's a little fabric embellishment on the paper. It's a little graph paper. So now these are your two signatures are inside these quilted pockets that I sewed together out of some quilt fabric. And first I kind of zigzagged around and sewed around and I don't sew that much, so it's, just kind of was going to be created as I thought of it. Then this band down here is a little tuck spot for little tags. These flowers, I made them out of my used up baby wipes. I had seen a video of those, and it just so happened that day I had a whole bowl full of all the baby wipes crunched up, and I had just thrown them all away. I was kind of cleaning up, and I thought, I should get them back out of the garbage and kind of clean them. I wetted them because I wipe up glue and just all kinds of stuff. So I just kind of wetted them and tried to see if I could utilize them again. So then I made these flowers, which was quite nice for this project because they lay nice and flat. So I have those on there, and some seam binding is just tied to hold this flap shut, which holds your journal. There's a little lace up here too. So this is a journal that's inside this pocket. Some lace on the edge. This paper is a pocket for holding a journal card. And another tag. Has some designer papers in it. And then just pages for journaling. More journal cards and designer pages and pockets and tuck spots. And I tried different techniques for aging my paper this time. Some fabric wrapped around this journal card. Or I should say, it's not fabric. It's the, you know what that's called. A little eyelash trim. And some more pages. There's some stamping. This is an old book page. It's a ticket. A little image. And this has little fabric around it. A journal card. A little lace around this card. And then some more pages. This will be for sale too, and the signatures are all tied together with baker's twine. So the breakdown of how many pages and tuck spots and tags will be in that. I love this paper. When I did the paper doll swap, the gal I swapped with had some of that paper in my journal. Like, what is that paper? So she emailed me back, and I bought the tablet of it. I can't remember what it's called now. I'll put it down below the video. That's the trouble when you put everything away, and then you can't find it. Always got to clean up every once in a while. And then this is the back, some more lace. So that journal just tucks inside this pocket here. And then the seam binding is just tied like that. And on the back is another one of the little journal spots. Tucks in. This is an old piece of embroidered, like a pillowcase or something like that. And this is another pocket. I think this was an old quilted placemat. And it was quite thick, so I sewed it together. Then I kind of ripped the batting out of it because it was just too fat. So I wanted it to look really old. and I kind of aged the edges a bit. And this is another one of my flowers from my used up baby wipes. And this is dyed seam binding and some lace. And this is the journal that's tucked in there. And it's very similar to the one we just looked at. Probably different images and different papers. Similar in size and writing spaces and well, just different journal cards and tucked in. This is a tuck spot, this tag. This is one of my tags, vintage tickets. I use it as a tuck spot. Digital printout in my Etsy store. And images and little page I used up there. Graph paper. Got nice and crunchy. Another little journal card in there. Lots of writing spaces. It's an oval tag. More lace wrapped around the card. A little Easter tag in here. And this is the back. So then that journal goes back into this little pocket. And then just tie it shut with our seam binding. Like that. They have lace on the bottom too. And there's some ruffled seam binding sewed on the edge. And then a couple little journal cards and a ticket stuck in this lace pocket and the sequins pocket here. And then the back cover has the same as the front cover. Some paper for journaling, and that tucks under this gold paper. And that's the other collage paper on the back. And there was something in the book, like a binding, and I took that out, so then there were these holes. So I just stuck some pearls in the hole to finish that off. And then that is my journal, and the little band just goes. Whoops, this man. Putting it on upside down. There we go. So that is my journal. And I thank you so much for watching. Bye now.